Hi! Look at these lovely patterned papers. They're part of the 2021 Stampin' Up! Celebration Special. And today, I'm going to show you how to use them to make 5-minute handmade greeting cards. I'm going to have to make this quick because the Celebration Special ends February 28th, 2021. Time is almost up for this super special. I'm Shelley Godby, the owner and CEO of Stamping Smiles, and for 20 years, I've been teaching others how to create their own hand-stamped smiles. So stick around to the end because after I show you how to make my 5-minute handmade greeting card, I'm going to show you a few others in other patterns. Here's a closer view of the lovely Flower and Field Designer Series paper. Now this paper is exclusive to the Celebration Special. The only way you can get this is for free with your $50 or more order placed in my online store, like I said, only through February 28th. And there are more selections in this catalog, the Celebration catalog, free with 50. And there are more papers, and there are a couple back here that are free only with a $100 order. Like I said, exclusive to this special. And you'll see 4 of the free with 50 on the cards I'll be showing you today. So, do you remember the triple layer cards? And so they were really popular a few years ago, and so you stamped on 3 layers and separate them. Well, I'm going to show you how to do that very easily, and it's conservative with your paper using the rectangle stitched dies. So I have my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Now I need to build the sandwich up the appropriate thickness. We'll start with plate number 1, and then because we're using thin metal dies, we need plate number 2 and a cutting pad. Plate number 3. I'm going to turn it over so I don't get so much warping, make it last longer, and then the beautiful daisy pattern from the Flower and Field. All right, so now from my rectangle stitch dies, I'm using every other one. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Place this on here, and I'm going to be able to use one sheet for all 3 layers. When we stamped them, we had to do 3 different layers adhered together and then separated. All right, so a little bit of washi tape to hold that in place. Our second one, just want to center that on there. Let's see, from my angle, it's looking pretty good. All right, and then the third one. I was so excited when this worked out because I wanted to play with these papers because they've been very popular for good reason during Celebration. And I wanted to design something, and this popped in my head. I thought, oh, I remember those cards. Then I remember these dies. I thought, oh my goodness, this is going to be so easy because it's all one piece so that they line up. And that's what's so special about these cards. It's because the pattern continues. All right, and so then we finish with another plate number 3. And crank that on through. And because I only need one piece for all 3 layers, I can get 6 cards out of one 12 by 12 sheet. And so here we go. Take off our washi tape, and we'll have all of our layers perfectly die cut for us, and if you can see it, the stitching, very, very cool. If you've made triple layer cards before, this is looking familiar but a little bit different because each of these pieces were solid and then separated and layered. So I went ahead and adhered this to the largest rectangle to the base of my card, and then the second one. And so look how this builds up. And what this reminds me of is a Thomas Kincaid, you know, the prints where the picture continues out. I just love this idea. And so then we have our 3rd layer. And so what you want to do is make sure they're still going in the same direction. There we go, to finish the picture. Doesn't that look cool? So much better that way. And so what I have here is my Stampin' Seal. And I usually say 1 inch in each corner, but with the size of that, this will be just perfect right across. And I had to make a slight adjustment to my card base to be centered with the rectangle dies, but I'll have a link to my blog post with this card with all of the measurements for you. All right, and so then I want to layer this on here, not just layer it, but we're going to pop it up with Stampin Dimensionals, and the black will be great because it's dark underneath this paper, so they won't stand out like a sore thumb. Okay, love these things. And so your thumbnail makes that just pop right up. And so you can see how you could easily make handmade cards in 5 minutes. And like I said, it's really sparing on your designer paper, even though you've got all of this all over it. And so then one more. There you go. Stampin Dimensionals, my favorite accessory ever. The accessory you don't see. But it just makes such a difference. You saw that just laying on there before, now popped up. Isn't that even better? All right. And so then here's our third. And so see how the design continues. I'm just crazy about these. And just so pretty. Okay, and so then Heal Your Heart is another one of the Celebration free with $50 selections. The font is gorgeous, but so also are the sayings. We have thank you, I don't know what I'd do without you, sorry for your loss, wishing I could heal your heart, and I die cut. We're in this together with the same rectangle stitch dies. All right, and so we could do this, right? That would fit right in there. It'd step down, it would look great. But instead what I did, so you've got that option, I put it across like this. And the paper with the dimensions, I had enough left over to just hand trim with my paper snips one of the little flowers to add that. Isn't that fantastic? Oh my goodness. So I promised to show you some more. So, you know, I'm liking that, but I also like this. You'll have to let me know which you like better. And here's another one with the Flower and Field designer paper. Loving that too, very pretty. And then I went to the other one, the Paper Blooms, another one of the Celebration free gifts with purchase. Isn't that pretty? Now this time instead I used another one of the Celebration free gifts with purchase. So we have 2 stamp sets that have greetings and sentiments. Love that. All right, and so I die cut. So what if you're a year older? You're fabulous. And I had enough paper left over. I could trim that up at the end of that. and then one more using that same pack of paper, Celebration gift, in the same greeting. Love it. So you'll have to let me know which one you like best. And Celebration, like I said, it is almost over. It ends February 28th, and when it goes, so will all of these beautiful designer series papers that you can get for free. For every $50 you order, you can get a free pack. And my sweet stampers have been stockpiling on the designer papers, and here's a good reason why you'll want to as well. I'm back because I forgot to show you the inside of my 5-minute handmade card. So on this we're in this together, and then inside, I can't promise to always fix your problems, but I can promise you won't ever face them alone. Oh my goodness, how much would you love to get a card in the mail like that? And for Celebration, you could be the one sending these cards. If you'd like to make my 5-minute handmade greeting cards with the pretty patterned papers from the Celebration Special, all the supplies are listed below the video and available to earn with your Stampin' Up! Orders placed in my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. But remember, the Celebration Special with the free gifts with purchase ends February 28th, 2021. So get on over now to my online store, www.shopwithshelly.com. I'm Shelly Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Thanks for watching.